The following segment is sponsored by Creature Comforts Veterinary Resort and Suites.
Some businesses do the most incredible job of adapting to continue to serve their clients in today's circumstances, and we are in a unique position to demonstrate that today. My dog Marty and I are connecting with Creature Comforts Veterinary Resort and Suites the same way any puppy and human team would. Good morning to you both.
Hi.
Good morning.
Hi, Marty.
Hey, Dr. Donna and Craig Lambert are joining us now. And, before Marty's appointment begins, give us the update. How are you operating these days?
Obviously, as we said, I think the last time, the boarding is pretty much dictated for you. Nobody's traveling right now, and that's okay. In our day camp, we actually closed it down for a couple of weeks because one of our really good team members had a relative that had COVID, and they had contact. So we went ahead and just out of all cautionary measures, we sent those folks home for 2 weeks. But that's up. They're all well. That individual and his family's doing great, recovering nicely. He's never contracted anything. So it's so cool. So we're opening back up Thursday for day camp. We can't wait. It's going to be so fun. I know I'm going to be our best client with our buddy Scout.
Well, I love to hear it.
It'll stay pretty busy, though. I think people being home with their pets, it's like they're noticing a lot of things maybe that they didn't see before.
Very busy.
We're staying really busy with the vet hospital.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And you've been doing appointments like this one. So you've kind of reworked your whole format so that people can have these virtual pet visits. And when they get their pet to cooperate and face the camera the right way, we can just launch in and have an appointment for Marty.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, a lot of people have, reasons why they can't leave their home or their pets they can't get their pet to the vet for some reason. So if we can't do a curbside appointment, this is kind of the next best thing.
All right. So how would an appointment go if I brought you this puppy virtually?
Well, virtually, I would just ask you a lot of questions. You would tell me what's happening in Marty's life, what issues you're concerned about, and then as much as I can see through the telephone, through a camera, I could tell you, maybe what I feel like is happening and how urgent it is, and what you need to do at home versus what you need to plan to do in the future when your travel limitations are lifted.
And you filled out our form, so you gave Dr. Lambert some great insight on some of the concerns that you have. So
sometimes just knowing if a problem is urgent is a relief to people. They don't know. And I think we undersell our knowledge and our information that we have, and people appreciate that we can just give them some relief and peace of mind knowing, oh, wow, I don't feel like that's an emergency. You're probably fine just to wait until you can get to the vet in a week or two.
Okay. What would be the standard questions you would ask? I mean, obviously you've looked at the questionnaire I filled out, and we'll see how Marty plays along with this, but one thing I noticed along his left side was kind of that lumpy area that might be a lipoma.
Well, I would ask you, how long has it been there? Mm-hmm. What does it feel like to you? About what size do you feel like it is?
It's been several weeks, and it's just like a lumpy little marble. It's soft.
It's soft and squishy.
Mm-hmm.
It moves around when you touch it.
It does.
Does it seem to hurt him in any way?
No.
Okay, and it's under the skin. You don't see it on top of the skin.
Correct.
Okay, but that definitely sounds like it could very well be a lipoma, and Marty's of the age and the breed that we would expect to see that. And typically those growths are benign, meaning they are not cancerous. So obviously, I don't feel like it's an emergency for Marty to have to be rushed in to have it checked.
Okay, good.
But what I normally tell people is just to keep a really close eye on it. If you notice that it's growing quickly in the matter of days to weeks, that is a sign that it could be a cancerous growth, because cancerous growth typically grow much faster, and they invade all the tissues around them. So if it seems to start not moving anymore, if it's attaching, then that's a problem, a red flag to look out for.
So what if Marty needs a prescription filled? What are you able to do with that?
Well, we can definitely fill prescriptions for Marty as long as we have discussed his situation with you over the televet visit. He doesn't have to be in our office. He can still get prescriptions that might help any problem that he's having.
And we have an online pharmacy too. We have over 1,200 people a month that get prescriptions and food and different things
If
through
you
our
can't
online
come in, we
pharmacy.
can ship them to you.
If you can't come in, it'll come straight to your house. Very convenient.
What kinds of reactions are you getting when you're able to do this virtual vet visit with people? They must be so grateful to be able to stay in the comfort of their homes or the comfort of their cars.
Yeah, absolutely. We do a lot of curbside check-ins, so we'll have our veterinary technicians come out, pick up the pet at the car, take them inside, and then we'll do an exam, and we can do it through FaceTime, so the owners are watching us do it on their phone, or we call and speak to them on the phone while we're doing it.
Whatever they prefer.
Yeah, whatever they prefer.
A lot of our regular clients are like, just do your thing, and then the doctors come out and tell them, hey, this is what we found, and it's looking good. Obviously, the COVID weight gain is a factor here, you know, for all of us, and
Yeah.
we can laugh about that a little bit. But yeah, I think people have loved it. We've got a big front porch, and we usually hang out there, and customers will sit in the rocking chair, just walk around on our big porch and have some conversation. You know, I think a lot of people are missing that.
Great. Well, I'm certainly glad that Doggy Day Camp is opening up Thursday. Any other new updates or anything to fill people in on before we let you go for the day?
No, we're just excited to get our team back, all of them, and everybody staying healthy, and that's great. And we're just ready to move forward any way we can with responsible means, and let's move this economy on out of here. Let's do it.
Amen. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. People can learn more about Creature Comforts Veterinary Resort and Suites in Inman online at creaturecomfortsresorts.com, and the phone number is on your screen. That's creaturecomfortsresort.com. Phone number is on your screen. Craig, Dr. Donna, thanks so much for being here. We look forward to seeing you again soon.
Thank you.
Thank you,
See
Marty.
you, Marty.
Bye, Marty.
Bye-bye.